It is Tuesday. Has been a crazy day. Everything has been canceled, knocked into change around schedules, but that's what it is. And there's a silent listener. Every one of us has a silent listener. Did you know that? You have a silent listener. Each one of us. You, me. Ha 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 ha. And what is that silent listener? Because they're there constantly. And I can say, well, I'm here by myself, and you can look around and say, nobody here. But you know who is your constant listener? My constant listener? Right there all the time. It's inside the subconscious. The subconscious. The subconscious is that part of us that we forget is there. We just take it for granted, and we don't know much about it. We know the conscious mind, we can look around and say, oh, the sun's shining. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling bad. We can do that. That's the conscious mind, the one we're aware of. But the subconscious one is the one that's down in, and I'm guessing it's kind of in our core. It's wrapped around in our heart and down in our gut, because we know the heart and the gut are where we get those deep feelings. That would be our subconscious. We have a superconscious as well, our higher self, our higher power, our universe, our wisdom that's up there further. So we have those three parts of us, that higher self, that wise one, if we can connect to with faith and that infinite knowing. And we have our conscious one, the one we're aware of, and then our subconscious one, the one we are seldom aware of. But what is the difference? Well, the wise one up there has all of the universe to look around, and if we would ever just be quiet and listen, we'll tap into that wisdom, but it's usually a pretty soft, quiet voice. It's not going to push on us. Then we've got our loudmouth voices, and those voices going on in our head, and then whatever's coming out of here, and whatever it's causing us, is getting shoved down into our subconscious. And it's interesting because the subconscious is like the computer, the hard drive. Whatever we put in there, it says, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, and then, oh, yeah, okay. Okay. It just says, okay. Has no sense of humor, has no knowledge, has no reasoning. It's just the computer hard drive. It just drops information in there and does nothing with it except operate us. That's our silent listener. Everything that we come up with goes down into our computer, and there it sits until we become aware of what are we putting into that computer. Are we just going to fill it up with all that chatter? Do you think for a moment that the rich and famous get away with it? No, everyone has that silent listener. Imposter syndrome, you may have heard of that. That's when somebody's going to find out that I'm not as good as I think I am, and I'm pretending I'm being that good, and I'm pretending I know this, I'm pretending. Even the rich and famous, even the political wise people. Now there was an oxymoron. Even the influential and powerful, let's put it that way, where we think they can never have a down thought. They have the same challenge, just at their own levels. The same. Every one of us has that silent listener. And unless we choose what we're going to put in and choose how we're going to put it in there, we're going to get this automatic running of us, or we're going to look at what we're putting in there, be aware of it, and pull out the old dead stuff that's not serving us anymore. That's what the challenge is. We call it mental fitness. Mental fitness. Getting in charge of listening to ourselves, being aware, and then choosing how we're going to frame something. And out of that choosing and the framing and how we want to be and nurturing that, we get to create the life. Because I can guarantee you, whatever your life is right now, you created it. Whatever my life is right now, I created it. So we've got the chatter that we can pay attention to and go down the rabbit hole. Or we've got some wise thoughts that we can say, oh, I think I better listen. Be careful what I'm putting into that computer. And I better go down in and reframe and pull out some of the stuff that's not serving anymore. Time to forgive, let go, reframe, do healing, choose our words. And that's really coming back to communication. Choosing our words, knowing the energy that it has, and where is it going in us, and how are we changing and creating our lives, because we are in control, or we're in default. And too many are living in default, saying, oh, well, that happened. What can I do about it? We can do lots about it. We can really create our lives through the power of our words, the communication that we choose to put out there. This is Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. You can do it. And you know I can help. Have a wonderful day.